I am very happy to be here with you today at this first meeting of the Library Forum of the Federal Institute of Southeast Minas Gerais. Our conversation here, our dialogue will focus on the theme of our libraries and artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence in libraries, perspectives for a space of innovation and technological interaction. My talk here with you, I prepared a speech really on the frontier because we are already at a moment and a phase of using artificial intelligence technologies, which allows for a more advanced perspective and also with some specificities for the view of our libraries. So I repeat, I thank you for my participation with you. I take this opportunity to indicate that we have an artificial intelligence agent here who is also participating in this, also in my speech, in my presentation. When I imagine organizing this moment of presenting the topic, I thought a lot about the issue of questions. Although this is a synchronous talk, I would like to generate questions and I will interact with you using an artificial intelligence agent. I am a teacher, I work with research, and I have been working intensely on the topic of libraries and artificial intelligence for 3 years. This team emerged for me in 2019, 2020. I finished my doctorate in 2022. I did my master's and doctorate at the School of Communications and Arts at USP. And from the defense of my doctorate, I have been working on the theme of artificial intelligence. I work as a researcher and collaborator at the Laboratory of Culture, Information and Society here at ECA Elakis. I am also a professor in the library science course and also in the administration course at ETEC Parque da Juventud. And as I mentioned to you, in the last 3 years, I have been working a lot on this topic of artificial intelligence with courses related to artificial intelligence in libraries, artificial intelligence in scientific production, in the set of skills necessary for understanding artificial intelligence, which is the proposal of AI Liters. And working on this discussion in order to place the library and also the perspectives within my areas of study and research, where I work on the theme of public libraries, also inserting this library into the field of artificial intelligence. We are living in a time of transformations. Artificial intelligence defines society as a whole, forms of work, relationships, and our institution, the library, would be no different. She is also going through this moment of transformation and integrating present technologies, the artificial intelligence technologies. Our libraries, they cease to be this environment, this static space where consultation was done only in relation to the collection and the contents, and start to integrate technology in order to create a new dynamic for using the spaces and all the documentation present in the collections. In this context, technology transcends its merely instrumental function and assumes a role in mediating culture and knowledge. Libraries, from a current perspective, are not limited to the issue of conservation. They become a proactive, creative environment of dialogue and interaction, and thus part of this new digital universe. The library is not just a place of conservation, but of creation and dialogue with the digital. From our talk, from our conversation here, I will reflect with you, make connections, interconnections regarding artificial intelligence and its application in our libraries. Let's move the library as a space for innovation, discussing the library as an environment for interaction and educational articulation, and also in this relationship with technologies. Map trends analyze the international applications of artificial intelligence within this context of our libraries, and also consider the ethical challenges of using these technologies. Our focus here in this proposal is not a replacement of the human element by technology, but an even greater strengthening of the role of the library as that institution that is there in this as a mediator between technology and the discussions and proposals that are presented in our communities, in our living environment, in our social relationships. So to promote this meeting, the knowledge present here in our institutions with this new innovative potential of artificial intelligence technologies. From this whole moment, libraries cease to be this place, this repository, this space where this knowledge starts to gain even more dynamism with access to, and also with the use of tools and content in digital formats. So this technological change also starts to demonstrate the need for an institutional conceptual change regarding the library's role in society today. This need to position itself as a truly creative, proactive institution engaged with communities and also connecting technologies and artificial intelligence technologies. It seems like a disconnect for us to work from this perspective of technologies and with this concern about the social, the impact they might cause in our communities. But it's not quite like that. All technological changes, industrial changes, production changes directly impact our institutions and impact our collectives. So it is fundamental that today libraries are attentive to these proposals, these discussions, these technological developments to align with the times of their users. My field of work is within the realm of public libraries and cultural policies, and for many, it is contradictory to discuss technology and artificial intelligence within this context, within these themes, but it is completely on the contrary, right? We really have to observe this movement happening in technologies and society, in this production of knowledge, in this absorption of content, to place our institutions within their space and time. And that's how I come here to work with you in this presentation, talking about this macro scenario, and that's why I brought and bring to you that this is already a frontier speech discussing the theme of artificial intelligence in our libraries. Since the launch of generative artificial intelligence tools at the end of 2022, and with this emergence from 2023, various technologies are being adopted by different institutions and also by different nations in the face of these changes that have been occurring in their various sectors, educational, work, political, due to the technologies of artificial intelligence. In this case, I bring an overview for you, discussing and placing this issue in the field of our libraries. So some data, some notes. We already have full capacity to carry out these studies because we are really observing all this movement around this technology in our institutions, in our libraries. So here is an overview and a scenario. In the United Kingdom, for example, in conducted surveys, 65% of librarians already use artificial intelligence in their professional practices. Tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, and also these technologies appearing in the automation of tasks and work routines. In Pakistan, librarians show a positive perception of the potential of artificial intelligence, but still face significant structural difficulties regarding technological limitations and a lack of more specific training programs for the use of this technology in our libraries. In Italy, a strong force is emerging in the use of artificial intelligence technologies for collection management, specifically regarding cultural collections, connecting this proposal of cultural heritage, scientific research, and digital preservation with the use of artificial intelligence technologies. In the United States here, it is one of the main exponents of this proposal. Many universities, public libraries that work in this perspective of contact with the public are invested in the development of tools and technologies that integrate artificial intelligences, and they work with a focus on the personalization of services in the perspective of data analysis, working in this interaction really strongly with this proposal with our libraries. In Canada, there is a great concern about artificial intelligence regarding the use of data privacy, and our libraries are currently in this scenario concerning artificial intelligence technology. In France, artificial intelligence is being explored and used to digitize historical collections, manuscripts in this perspective, really working on digitization and improvement of resources with artificial intelligence tools. With this possibility to improve catalogs, offer access to rare documents with greater precision and higher quality in the treatment of these materials. Germany, Germany is at the forefront of automation processes, and also the use of artificial intelligence technologies. We have a series of examples of work relating to artificial intelligence technology within this context of Germany. And it is interesting to know that they have been working within this proposal since 2019, 2020, when the whole discussion about artificial intelligence technology in libraries was still very initial. And today we have many exponents of products and services that are already available in libraries in Germany. China has been working on a perspective of integrating artificial intelligence not only in the treatment of materials but also in technologies related to robots in this human machine integration, and also making use of technology in the digitization processes, improving the treatment of materials in a very technological and committed way in this discussion. You want me to do